And boom, there we are. I like seeing that red light over there. They let me know that we live up in this thing. All right, let me go and get my little announcements out the way, which my opening didn't change so many damn times. Hello, everyone. This is Paul Wizzo. I want to send a shout out and say thank you to all my YouTube subscribers and followers. I appreciate your support. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can find the link in the description or just look for me at Wizzo Talk on YouTube, or you can hit in Wizzo Talk 8972. Also, remember, if you subscribe to my channel, to hit that notification bell. I don't post regular. I don't have a certain schedule, so I have to, whenever I recruit my guests, I'll post today availability. So hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever we go live. And remember that it is 100% free, absolutely free to like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like the live, somebody else might like it, so just share it. It's free. Remember, Wizzo Talk is also on Spotify. Just look for him on Wizzo Talk. And remember, I'm always looking for guests to be on Wizzo Talk. So if you need to be on, you'd like to be a guest, hit me up in the comments, shoot me a message, or anything like that. Those are the announcements. Take due notice thereof and govern yourselves accordingly. We're gonna meet our guest, and we see we got somebody already right there in looking. Hit them on up, Seven.
Yo, this your boy 7 Points of Bliss, aka Pomegranate Samurai, man. It's an honor to be back. And y'all can check me out on Spotify on the Cosmic Currency 777. You can also Google me at After Real Truth, all one word, it's all spelled correctly. And you'll get a chance to see some of my merchandise I have for my clothing brand. I got sheets, skateboards, socks, stickers, all type of stuff, man. You can even check out my blog where you can just see some of my art. You don't have to purchase it. But like I said, it's an honor to be here yet again, my man.
Yeah. That's what's up. So yeah, you definitely gonna check that on there because I already got my shirt off of there and a couple of other guys. So we got one viewer here watching. So this right here, to the people that's watching it now or maybe watching it later, we'll do it another time. So this is something that Seven came up with after we get so many viewers watching. We say, you know what, we're gonna let the viewers kind of chime in. Now I'm not set up to where I can take call-ins. However, you can go and post your question in, and I share it on the screen, and Seven and I will chop it on up. So this here is chopping it up with my podcast viewers. That's what this topic is all about. So we got one right in right now. We appreciate your love and support. And meanwhile, me and Seven is just gonna chop it up a little bit, come up with something. Hit us up. Now, the ones that's watching on Facebook, I think you might your comments may come in a little slow. So I'm not sure about that. But anyway, like to hear it go. Oh, and also remember, we are uncut and unedited. So I play it like you said. We only gonna be on for probably about 45 minutes. And that's all I got said. With that being said, let me go and say this. So Seven, I was you and I have covered this once before, and we was talking about fact checking, and you said who checked the fact checkers, and shit like that. So Mark Zuckerberg or whatever that motherfucker name is over Facebook, now he's getting rid of the fact checkers because it's too political and stuff like that. Because it's just like you said, well, shit, what makes them know all of the shit? Who's checking the fact checkers? Who's checking that motherfucker and shit like that. So you never know what they're saying. So anyway, because like I asked Arby one time, do we have freedom of speech? He said, well, if you can deal with the repercussions or whatever, some shit like that, we do. But motherfucker ought to be able to say whatever they want to say, and that's it. So he's getting rid of the fact checker. So I just want to see what your input on that.
Well, man, honestly, I gotta say, it's about time, bro, because it's some stuff when you really looking into things like this, right? It's some stuff that you be posting, and you can do all the research in the world, right?
Yeah.
Post your fact, and then somebody can tell you it's wrong because anybody can say anything is disinformation. You know what I mean? Especially when you spreading the truth, and then you have to look at who's funding these things. You know what I mean? Like I said, like everybody wants to go to medical school and become a doctor or a nurse or some shit like that, but it's like who's funding the medical schools? That's right. The type of shit you have to look at, right? So when you're looking at who's funding things, right, those people have an agenda. So you got to think like if you out here trying to spread holistic things, healing or whatnot, who's funding the fact checkers? Yeah. These people could tell you anything, bro, and it's gonna be seen as correct because they're professional fact checkers. You know what I'm saying? But who the fuck? That's like being a professional cherry picker, man. Anybody can
Right.
go out there and pick a fucking cherry, dog.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
weird to me that they're finally getting on board with this, and it honestly is saying a lot by him even doing this. Mark
Right.
Zuckerberg, by him doing that, so that's letting you know that people already have been complaining about that to begin with.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? That's weird that like people just take like you know what I'm saying. That's like the government. The government can be the fact checkers, bro, and we already know they gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers gonna tell us anything. Thanks for japping on in, Daniel Mark. So Trump already working on his magic. So Mark, you may have missed it. This right here is chopping it up with my viewers, like I said. So you guys, y'all have anything y'all want to post? Come on in and we'll entertain it. Cause Mark, I'm surprised Chris hadn't popped in yet. Cause shit, the other day y'all was having y'all own conversation in the damn comments. I'm like, are
Yeah, they
y'all
was
gonna
doing.
listen to us or y'all gonna hold y'all own damn conversation in the comments? So, but anyway, he's Mark talking about the what do he say? The Democrats are the party of censorship. Well, and that just may well be. I mean, I don't fucking know. I guess the Republicans are the party of the renegades and shit. I don't know what you think on this seven.
I mean, you also got to look at this, right? So, what's the dude like the dude with the Tesla? What's his name?
Elon or
Elon
Eon or
Musk,
some
right? Don't
shit.
he own X, which used to be Twitter, right?
Right.
So they was just saying he was kicking people off Twitter for talking against Donald Trump. So how is that freedom of speech?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Everybody has an agenda. You got to pay attention to people, man. When the money goes, when the money gonna flow, that's where they gonna hold. You know what I'm saying? All their partnerships with them. You know what I'm saying? That's where their loyalty go, where the money at, right?
Right.
So
Right.
people keep talking about Democrats and Republicans, not realizing it's the same damn thing.
Yeah.
They gonna do what they want to do, all of them, bro. They gonna tell you it's for one thing, and then the other side gonna tell you it's for another thing. But really, it don't matter who get in there. The agenda gonna be pushed. Maybe pushed just a little bit different.
Yeah. 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 That's what's up. Mark seemed like he agreeing with you on that. Mark, shoot me some other shit up in here. I know you got something. This podcast is seven and I. We just chopping up some shit, but this is dedicated to all my viewers and trying to see what you guys got. I'm not set up to take any call in right now.
So he
But
said, I got caught censoring. Yeah,
yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, that's what they be on, bro. It's all about their agenda. If it's their platform, they'll tell you it's about freedom of speech, right? Like Facebook was telling you it was about freedom of speech too a while back. They
Yeah.
not about that though. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if it was, it wouldn't even be no censoring. What you need to censor for?
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
people fact check their own shit.
hell yeah. And goddamn YouTube had put me in YouTube jail for a week and took down two of my videos. And them motherfuckers, they still up on Spotify right now. And it was just some shit that you had said or I had said, and it was videos all over Facebook, YouTube about that shit. I'm gonna tell let's say except Republicans can tell you what a woman. Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them can't tell you even what a woman is. It's wild. Some of them can tell you, and some of them can't tell you, and it's weird regardless. I seen
Yeah.
one where a lady was asking the man, like, what is a woman exactly? And it's like he couldn't answer because everybody's so scared to get canceled. Bro, fuck you, get canceled.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's
Let
the
yourself cancel, dog. What's gonna happen? People gonna stay out of your business?
Yeah,
You
that's
know
the
what I'm saying?
thing
Like,
about it is, and I'm gonna just kick it in reverse just for a second. They talking about selling Twitter. I mean not Twitter, TikTok and shit, right?
mhm.
Then I heard something that Elon Musk may buy, and you was talking about everybody have an agenda. That could have been the fucking agenda right there
Yep.
all along is to sell it to that motherfucker. Then what he gonna try to do? Control every damn thing and cater it toward Marx. I think Mark said once before, when we was talking about Trump on one other podcast, get a guy a chance or let him have a chance or some shit like that. But not anymore. MAGA fuck Trump. But I'm gonna just tell you this, and this is just my own opinion over right here about. Uh, I think when he's talking about the Republican Party, I think the Republicans, some of them, not all of them, because some of them did vote against Trump because they don't like some of the shit that dumb motherfucker saying. And we're gonna hear it for the next 4 years about everything. They're gonna be fine tuning everything that he's doing. But I bet some of the Republicans is going home right and telling their wife or telling their kids, "Whoo, that dumb motherfucker said some stupid shit today. But I gotta keep sucking his dick because I need my job." So they suck his dick from the back with their nose all up in his ass. Cause some of the shit that Trump say, man, come on. I mean, it just I don't want to make this whole thing be about Trump. I'm just saying that I want to just go and get that out because we talking about chopping up some little shit with our viewers right here now. Elon couldn't buy it because wouldn't he wouldn't get it. Well, he may not get it. I don't know. Shit, that motherfucker got enough money. Who gonna stop him? If
That's
they
true.
want to sell it, who gonna stop him?
Then you got Trump was talking about he was shutting down the IRS when he get in the office. Have you heard anything about that?
Say that again.
Trump was saying he was going to shut down the IRS and put in a new
I heard that, and he
in policy or whatnot.
He gonna start up some other shit because
Yeah.
I mean the millionaires gonna get theirs either way it go. I mean, we can't be mad at them for working the system. But Warren Buffett said a long time ago that the tax system is fucked up. Because how in the hell that motherfucker Jeff Bezos get a tax return? But they got the people that's doing their shit, and we can't afford those type of people. Kamala was a silence candidate. She was. I don't know.
She was pretty silly, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was like, bro, the fact that she had like Meg the Stallion and all this type of entertainment shit, talking about some she make greens. I'm like, what the fuck does any of this have to do with anything? Yeah. And I don't even vote. I don't believe in any of this shit. I feel like all this shit is a joke.
Yeah.
Because anytime two mature people get up on stage and start talking shit about each other, like pick me in front of people, you really got to think about how childish is our government. You know what I'm saying? How childish are these people who are going to be put into a high level leadership position? How childish are they? Mentally, do you even want them to be leading and they doing shit like this? I don't think people think about this shit when it comes to voting. Anytime people start trashing each other, it's kind of like.
And I'm gonna tell you this to tell you how much I really keep up with it. I didn't realize that they were paying these people to come out there. I thought the motherfuckers were just coming out there to show support. So really, they trying to buy the vote, I guess, paying Beyonce and paying these other stars to come out there. I had no idea they did that, but this is my thing on this. Everybody at a Trump rally and everybody at I'm gonna say everybody at a Republican rally, everybody at a Democrat rally. Everybody there is already voting for who their candidate is. So what the fuck is the purpose of the rally and all that shit for anyway? I don't understand. You're not changing nobody's mind because everybody there to hear you. So I don't know what's up with that. Mark I mean, explain that to me. Mark, what you got on it?
Mark talk about some. He wish the guy who played Uncle Phil was still alive. What?
We're gonna need that motherfucker to quit drinking. I bet he probably sit. What you doing? Sitting at home,
place, man. That shit funny as hell.
Sitting at home on the couch drinking or some shit, or eating popcorn. What the hell you talking about, Uncle?
Bro,
hey, but on Wisdom Talk, man, you just never know what you gonna get. Shit, we gonna keep it going and keep it popping and shit like that. So we got somebody else that just chapped in, or they didn't dog off there, but. Between Mark, where in the hell is Chris at? Mark, did you call him and tell him we were going live today? Come on, Mark, hit me up. I know you can type fast. Shit, where Chris at?
I really do think this whole situation with Facebook and them getting rid of their fact checkers is really bigger than people can even imagine. Really,
yeah.
Because you got to think about how much information out there was spread, and they told people it was a lie. They already did a lot of damage, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even back when we were talking about on your joint, you know what I'm saying, the little jabs or whatnot, and what's in it. You know what I'm saying? Like people need to do their research and understand it. So now this is just open information. People are talking about this shit all over Instagram. How it's heavy metals and foreign elements and stuff in these jabs and stuff like that. It's like people don't know this is what they putting in their children. You know what I'm saying? Then it was coming out that that's where all this these high level of autism cases is coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like when people start saying stuff is misinformation, that's a lot of power you have at your fingertips, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're taking away a lot of information from people because people really have faith in the system, and I don't even understand why they do. That's what's so crazy.
I don't understand that.
And that's like the government telling you like all this medicine is safe for you, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, and check that out now. Now Kennedy is getting up there. And he's gonna be over the food and drug or some shit like that. I forgot what he's gonna be over. Something dealing with the food. And so, but now where I'm going with that is it's on the news now. They talking about that red dye number 3 showing link to cancer and shit, right? So I'm saying to myself, okay, it's a whole lot of fucking shit out there that's in our food right now that's fucked up, that ain't good for us. So my point that I'm saying is some Republicans vote for number straight ticket, straight Republican, as Democrats the same damn way. But if I get a candidate up in there that support what I'm talking about, like getting some of that food out, letting the woman do what they want to with their body, term limits. Look at Joe Biden, been off in that shit. Goddamn, they said 50 years. Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell. All these guys in there, they cannot relate to this day and time. They just too fucking old. What are you talking about right there?
You just said the same thing you said about the FDA and the red dye. Hey,
No,
man.
I'm talking about what he talking about, Weezy Jefferson.
Bro, he talking about the TV moms fighting, bro. Hey, I got my money on Harriet Winslow, man.
Hey, Mark, what do you think about the two ladies that was taking their little jabs the other day on the podcast, though? I mean, you know, I think somebody was putting some up there, a cat fight. I don't know if that was Mark put that up there or not. FDA just banned the red dot. Yeah, they need to ban that red dot. That's what I was talking about. Not only that shit, it's a whole lot of other shit that's in our food right now they need to fucking ban.
I think people really need to start taking a look at what American foods are banned in other countries. That'll really give them a good idea. Because you know what I'm saying? Russia and them already had banned the red dye shit and a few other dye colors like blue and yellow.
Yeah. Because I think Jason said that on here one time that certain things, a bag of fucking, I don't know, Fritos or whatever this they make here in the US, you can't even sell over there in some other countries or something. Those chicks was a little feisty.
Yeah, on TV shows, yeah, they was funny. I remember both of them.
Yeah. He talking about those women that was on the podcast the other night.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Oh,
yeah. Well, they was kind of had a few change of words. See, that's the thing about Wizzo Talk. We may start off with the topic as barbershop talk. You never know what that fucking conversation gonna lead to. An adult conversation between men and women. You never know where it's going. Because I always ask my guests to bring up another topic besides what I may have. And I'm gonna touch on this right here while Mark is cooking. Mark, you never did answer my question. Where's Chris at? Did you call him up and shit or what? You know, but Seven, you know how a while back we talked about butt pads and breast pads. When women take this off and you wake up the next day, you never know what you got in the bed with you because she didn't tuck off every damn thing. Bruh, I didn't saw on this damn thing a pussy pad. That make a woman pussy look fat.
It made a little.
I ain't say what the fuck is that shit. So, you know, and the only guy she gonna attract is that dog out there just want to run up in it, but just cause the pussy looking fat and sticking out like that don't mean she can fuck. I'm just saying. What are you talking? You know, what are you talking about right there?
Oh, he's talking about how like 20 years ago people was out here talking about that food stuff.
Yeah.
Like people wasn't listening. Yeah. They still kind of don't listen, man.
No, they don't.
Like, I wonder when they're gonna ban the pesticides. That's really important. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand how that stuff seeps into your produce too and changes it.
And change that shit.
That's dangerous, dog.
Yeah, no shit. And Mark on that right there. Who knows? Kennedy might be the one to get up there and change that shit. You know, I mean, you know, maybe it may take him to do it. I mean, there's been other Republicans before this didn't come through there and presidents and shit like that. And who knows? Cause man, I'm telling you, I looked at some of them some fucking cookies. I forgot what they were. And I researched some of the ingredients on the back, man. And some of that shit was in fire extinguishers.
Hey, that's crazy. Cause I was in Walmart the other day and I was looking at these. They're supposed to be healthy chips, right?
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers got some type of silicone in it. Some sort of silicone powder or some shit. What the fuck is you putting silicone in motherfucking chips, dog? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And that's why I see, you know, he banned trans fat in restaurants. But shit, I don't know. I mean, I think anytime we eat out, we don't know what the fuck we're getting. Maybe I mean, if they banned it, but shit, who is us? Who are we to say it's not in there? Shit, I don't know when you bring me that hamburger. Shit, I don't fucking know.
My whole thing is, we really don't know what's in anything. Like a motherfucker can say some shit to take it out, and they can just like they do. Like when you look at the back of things, my thing is now if I can't pronounce that shit, it's got to be dangerous, man.
Yeah,
because you know what I'm saying. Anything that's good for you gonna be simple as hell to pronounce.
Yeah,
they changed the names of this shit to some complex shit, and they know people not gonna look this shit up. which they really should start. They got apps that you can scan the barcodes and shit, right? And tell you all the shit that's in it.
Right, right. Why did they change the logo? You see what Mark talking about? Come on, Mark. You know why they changed that logo? Shit. Hell, didn't none of them even get no credit from that. The white man took all that credit from them.
Ain't
Shit.
your mama, all that shit. They
That-
trying to restructure
White
that
people
shit.
didn't get no credit for nothing they came up with back then, created or whatever. Me, I still didn't. I still buy the motherfuckers. Now they didn't change them what to Aunt Jenny or no what they changed the motherfucking pancakes to? And hell, I don't know. There's something out there about instead of Aunt Mama. Big ingredient in the bag of mac. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, but the craziest thing is you check out how many ingredients is in a Chick-fil-A chicken patty, bro.
I
50 of
think
them
you
is
sent me that.
man-made.
Yeah.
50 ingredients in that bitch is man-made.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit they should label as a narcotic or some shit like that, bro.
Yeah. 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 Hell yeah. Yeah. They was actually pioneer. Oh, I didn't see. I didn't know that. Oh, they was a pioneer. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess if you had to say so, that'll be something I had to research. But let me tell you this right here, Mark, when you're talking about look it up. Now, Seven, I already think I told you, or I don't know if I did, but I was over a guy house I don't know, about 2 weeks ago. And when I tell you this motherfucker made a chat GPT say, I'm sorry, he made that motherfucker apologize. So my point is, how do I know what I'm looking up is true? Because you got to know the questions to ask. And so this guy, he was showing me on the phone and he asked him, I don't know, I can't remember what I just say the ingredients for this. And so Chat GPT said, this is it. And so he said, well, you mean to tell me that such and such is not the best or the strongest or whatever in the world? And then Chat GPT say, pause for a minute and says, I'm sorry, sir. You are absolutely right. However, and then just another thing to go on that is my dad had been on my podcast before and talked about who was the first NFL football player that come out of Temple, Texas. Everybody say Mean Joe Green. However, it was another one before Mean Joe Green, and when they Googled it back then, it didn't even come up. So so my point is, you saying look it up. Sometimes the shit you look up ain't really what you looking up. You
Yeah, I
might be
mean,
looking it
hey,
down.
and that's another thing that people need to understand too, though. A
Yeah,
lot of these search engines, it's the same exact thing as the fact checkers, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I looked some shit up a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it gave me some completely different information. You look that shit up now, and it tell you something completely different.
yeah,
And it's like we gotta start to understand, like, bro, who is programming this stuff? Who's putting a lot of this information
yeah,
on the internet? You
yeah,
can't always use the same search engine. It's
yeah.
some shit you can search on Google that you will find something completely different searching on another search engine. Like people don't put that into context either. They don't think about that though. But it's the same thing as like Chat GPT. Like I apologize.
Yeah,
They have an agenda. These companies are doing certain things, so you can't look up certain things. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah. And he was telling me something. I forgot how exactly, and I don't want to call his name out, but they were having to say, may be this or may that." They can't say maybe this or this will help with that. Is it may or whatever is actually the most. Yeah, I mean,
But you got to think about this too. Wikipedia is written by the people.
yeah,
Regular motherfuckers be uploading on that shit. So you know what I'm saying? People are gonna hold regular other motherfuckers accountable.
yeah, yeah. So really, I mean, how do you fucking know? You just got to know, I guess, about know by your own means. Just like this guy knew how to ask him that question, how to ask that question to get that motherfucker to go on and apologize.
It's
So
all
we can
about
look
wording,
up
man.
whatever we want to.
That's just like when you go to court, man. You need a lawyer to speak for you. Everything is about wording.
Yeah,
Everything is about how you present it. You know what I'm saying? These computers, like for instance, I got the little metaverse, little virtual reality shit, and
yeah,
they got like this AI system that lets you make clothes and shit, right? But they don't
right.
let you do no nudity.
Mm.
Man, I got that shit to make me all type of weird, freaky clothes, man. Because you can just type. It's all about how you put the words
How
in.
you put the
You know what I'm
word
saying?
in?
Of course,
Yeah,
it has some major words that it's looking for. But if you
yeah,
know a way around them words, you have a decent vocabulary,
yeah,
bro. It's just people just don't think outside the box. You gotta be
yeah,
creative.
yeah, Yeah, we can't trust a whole lot of that shit. Hey, Mark, let me ask you this, Mark, while you chatting in, because like I say, this is about our chopping up with our viewers that's watching. And right now, Mark, look like you the only one hanging with us, sitting back drinking, asking about Wheezy Jefferson and George them and shit. I don't know. Oh, what you drinking on any goddamn way, Mark? But I was gonna ask you this, Mark. On the last one and one of the other ones, you was asking me about my credit score. So shit, and I told you I had the 21 credit cards and cancel them and blah 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 and all that shit. So what you about to do? Run you work at a bank or run a bank or some shit? You trying to break me off and something or what? Well, what was the purpose of you inquiring about my credit score? And Chris not on here, but I wanted to ask him that time what he was talking about eating alligator ass. I don't know. That
That's
was
the
in one of the
thing.
comments. But for my viewers that just chatting in, this session is just chopping up with the viewers where they just put something in the comments and we talk about it. We're not going to be on here long. Matter of fact, we probably got about another 15, 20 minutes and we're going to get up out of here. But I just wanted to chat it up with my viewers because I appreciate y'all support. So me and Seven are just entertaining a little random shit and just seeing what you viewers gonna put off in the comments, and we're gonna talk about that shit. So with that
Bro.
being said, I don't know.
Just giving you good advice. Oh man, this guy.
Shit, I don't remember what you said. I just told you that my damn score was between 5 and 6, and I canceled a bunch of credit cards. And I tell you what, I had my dealer's card for over 20 years. I canceled that motherfucker. I don't need that shit.
That I do, man.
Man,
For
I didn't
real.
need that shit. I kept two cars. I'm telling you this right here too, Seven. Don't think some of them motherfuckers didn't. My American Express had about 25 on it. My Discovery was up there too. The lowest one I had was Kohl's, and it was 300. That was cost when I had first kind of got that motherfucker back in whenever. And I don't even fucking shop in Kohl's. I just went in there one time, and I think my credit score was probably 2, and got the motherfucker some. I don't know, but I canceled every damn one of them. But I kept three of them that after next month won't even have no damn balance on them. But people was telling me, "Don't you gonna cancel that?" I just had 20 years. I'm like, hell yeah, fuck that credit card. I don't need that shit.
What? Oh my god,
How
man.
the fuck you know what type of car I got? I don't even got a car. I got a goddamn truck. Well, I do got a car too, though.
Hey man, you know what's so funny though? When I was just getting out of high school, you know what? I was 17. I said a year after high school, they start sending you stuff when you're 18. So I was out of high school for about a year. And bro, I started seeing that they were sending me credit card stuff, but I just tore all that shit up and burnt it up. Cause I
Yeah,
already had friends at that point who already had got credit cards and went crazy with that shit. And they started talking about the repercussions of that shit. I'm like, oh no, I'm good.
fuck that shit. Yeah, fuck that shit.
And they
Mark, I
like,
was
what is
shopping
it?
at no damn Kohl's. Kohl's is that's a white people store. They ain't got no urban wear up in there for me. Shit, everything in there is cut small. Shit, I'm cut large. But
Where's
yeah,
that
yeah,
cold at?
Kohl's is here in Temple. They got one over by HEB in that plaza on 31st Street. You don't know about it because don't nobody hardly go to that motherfucker.
Oh, you talking about in the back.
Yeah, and they talking about closing some of them down too. It was on the
I don't
news
never
the
see
other day.
nobody black coming out there. It's usually old white women
Man, I told you that's it.
and
Boy, talking
Mexican
about I shop at
older
Kohl's.
Mexican women with their younger daughters.
Yeah, yeah. Boy, I'm talking about her put some rims on my piece of shit car. I
Hell
bet
no,
that motherfucker was laughing when he typed that shit.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't know, man. But anyway, we just talking about a little something. But let me tell you this right
you
here.
say you shop at big and tall stores. Man,
I'm
I'll be
shot. I'm goddamn 5'7" and 220. I ain't shopping at no goddamn big and tall store.
I'll be shopping online. I don't even shop.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the difference between men and women. Women shop, men just go get they want and leave.
Man, we go up in that mother been there about a whole 2 seconds and we up out of there.
I know before I go to the store, I know exactly what I want. I don't go to the store and guessing. That's how you waste your money.
Yeah, yeah, shit. Hey, Mark, let me ask you this question right here, Mark. So, and this along the colorberry line, because we already established here a while back, I believe that you was white, and I am who I am, as the picture may show. But so there's a young you play with white and black kids play together as kids, from kindergarten, pre-K, you come up through high school. Where does it change, in your opinion, Mark? At what age does it change to where to where they start seeing color, to where the whites are hating and don't want to see that black person have this or that black person has that, and the other way around? I think it's more. People may say it goes both ways, but I think it's more the white people that hate to see black people get up there. So, Mark, my question to you is: at what age do you think people, like maybe white people, start seeing color and start hating, or maybe not hating against people of color? I mean, I hear you saying you went to a black high school. I mean, but that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you at what age, and you may be and came up out of there, and you say, "Oh, I got some black friends, whatever." But I'm just asking you, at what age do you think that they start to see color, because it's so fucking racial out there? So many whites against people of color and saying they took their jobs, they took this, and they ain't took shit. So anyway, that's what I'm asking you right there, Mark. Let that marinate. I'm just asking you about what age do you think white people start seeing color toward the black? Seb, what you got on that?
I mean, hey man, Mark White.
Yeah, Mark White.
Hey man, hey, I was kind of thinking Mark was white, but Mark know a lot about black culture, man. This shit wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Look
He
at,
know about all the black TV shows and shit. He
wait a
said, I
minute.
have no black friends.
But he went to a black high school and you don't have no black friends. But you still not answering my question, Mark.
He said it was an all black high school. It couldn't have been all black if he was there.
Yeah.
You know
Because
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So I'm just saying, at what age do you think, that people that they start seeing color to start discriminating against that? What are you saying right there?
interesting.
Okay, well,
I mean, I'm
okay,
being honest, man. From what I see, like, bro, people, you guys be racist when you a kid, bro. Because I didn't see kids go to school in mixed schools and they already racist. I don't see them like
what?
already like that shit crazy, man. I be on the VR and I be listening to little kids call me a monkey on that bitch. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They be like, that's why black people have to work for white people. And I be thinking, hey man, everything that y'all fucking with, black people made, bro. It wouldn't even be a video game without a black man.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people understand history. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been telling these little kids online, bro. If you think about what white people have made and what black people have made, black people make things for you to enjoy life. White people make weapons of mass destruction, diseases, money, economies, shit like this, like the shit that you don't want. Nobody
right,
want to have a job and work all their life. White
yeah,
people came up with that shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, you got that shit right, and I'm gonna say this here on this, Mark. I know you're a Trumper. You made that perfectly clear, but and I don't know your
Oh yeah, New York City is
shit.
a mix, boy.
I don't know what money amount you make. I wasn't trying to say that, but I'm just say, can you tell me what has the Republican Party done for the middle class? Or what are they planning to do for the middle class? Let me see if you can get that from me right there while you letting it marinate on this question, because we got about another 10 or 12 minutes, and then we're gonna get up out here. Like I say, we just popped on for just a few minutes. Let's see what is Mark saying right here. This here is about our viewers, and we just got Mark hanging with us.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Okay. Seven seem to agree with you.
I can
So
see that because motherfuckers be thinking they be knowing stuff just because I think a lot of the people, right? We get stuck into believing motherfuckers who got money because we think we want money. People literally don't want money; they want the shit that you can get with money.
yeah,
You feel me? So we look at these people and we see they got all this money, and we thinking, oh, they gotta know what they're talking about. Some of these people with money is some dumb motherfuckers. Like I don't even like Donald Trump didn't go to no college. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Shit,
And
Albert Einstein didn't even make it out of 8th grade, and look what this nigga was doing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, you gotta really look at people and what they're accomplishing. Like, a lot of rich people don't even believe in school. If you literally sit down, watch documentaries, and listen to these people talk, a lot of these rich people don't believe in school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they already getting into the money. School
Yeah.
really make you stupid when you really look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you this. God damn, it was just right on when you mentioned Trump. I mean, shit, he didn't go wherever and got the money from his parents or whatever. But one guy was saying how successful businessman he is. But shit, when you really look at it, he didn't had a whole lot of failed shit too. But he still managed to make that damn money. He's still a billionaire, a millionaire, whatever. I'm not sure. So,
It's the
because
same
them
thing
other,
with Elon Musk too.
yeah,
When you look at his track records, the only
yeah,
way to
yeah,
get to success is through failure, man. You're gonna have to keep failing.
yeah. Or give legal debit cards and then raise it. I mean, I'm gonna say this on the illegals. I know a lot of them are buying big ass trucks, big ass houses, paying more taxes, not saying shit, not complaining about shit. And you have some Americans here not paying, which seven you've talked about taxes before. That's rising up, not wanting to pay taxes, and shit. A lot of legal shit. They paying the shit out of taxes and spending a shitload of money. It was a survey on the news here a while back, how much money that they've spent in the economy. Now I'm not saying come over, hand them over, and give them a pass to do whatever the hell they want to. It's a lot of false information. Also, I think about they're the ones that's creating all of the crime and shit. I don't believe that shit. That's just me. So, well, I'll charge illegals.
You can't really you can't really demonize all of them. But you also have to remember one major thing, bro.
What's that?
This country is governed by illegal people, man. Yeah, they may have been here for like a few generations now, but these motherfucker people who then came up with this government shit and all this shit, they not from this land.
Yeah.
All these people are immigrants. You know what I'm saying? The true native people,
Yeah.
we don't even really fuck with the government like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no vote and shit. Who are either who no matter who get in the presidency or the house or any of that shit, they still are enemies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People need to get that in their minds. So
Yeah.
when you start to look at the things for what they are, people like a lot of the white people are upset about the immigrants.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you an immigrant too. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not supposed to be here. This not your land. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So why is y'all
Hey,
hating motherfuckers who doing the same thing your ancestors was doing?
they don't look at it like that. They think America is their land. But I'm gonna say this right here on Mark when he talking about they don't spend money or they send it back to their country. Bullshit. I mean, I can show you shit. At least damn near 100 of them or whatever that's driving these fucking big ass trucks.
Big trucks, bro. Big tires. I'm
You
talking about
know
these
why?
monster trucks.
Yeah, big monster because they making that money and shit like that, and they may send in some back to their house or back wherever, but they spending money here in the goddamn on United States like fucking crazy. So
If black
maybe
people were upset, the only reason I feel like black people would be upset is because they putting these motherfuckers in our communities. You send these motherfuckers over to the rich white communities and shit, man.
yeah,
But
yeah,
why we want these motherfuckers in our shit, tearing our shit down? We didn't
yeah,
ask for them to be over here. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But I
exactly.
guarantee black people ain't hating on them like that unless motherfuckers just doing shit to them.
Right. I got you on that right there. And Mark, I will say this here. Now, I'm not saying that they're not sending money back home to wherever. They probably are. But what I'm saying is they got these big ass fucking trucks and these big ass houses and stuff like that. And you up in New York and shit, that's where the chain shit, that's where they was all coming in through back in the day shit. I think that's when fucking built New York back in the day, but who am I to say? So
Nah, but you gotta think about that too. Like some of what Mark is saying, that's some real shit though.
yeah.
Like these people will come in and they'll get these niggas some money easy. You know what I'm saying? Give them a house, let them get all kind of motherfucking benefits from coming outside of the country, but they're not willing to help their own people like that. It ain't even just black people struggling, bro. Like we've talked about before, it's a lot of the veterans. Like damn, bro, you didn't sacrifice your whole life. You got your
Yeah.
legs blown off, now you're homeless.
Yeah.
But you gonna help a motherfucker that come out of the country before you help somebody who served the country. That shit wild.
Yeah. And see, I hadn't done any research on that, so to not know, I don't know what all they giving these guys and when they come over and shit like that. So, and like you said, I know they giving them something, but I don't know. So I can't I can't comment on that right there, but I know that they've given. I know that it's a lot of veterans that I do know that's not getting what's due to them, but yet we got the Republicans and the Democrat. That's the first time they have bipartisanship when they want to send a motherfucker to war, and then they totally agreeing on every damn thing. And then as soon as they come back, they don't want to pay them shit. They don't want to give them shit. Like Arby said, this retired military guy. You didn't fall over there. You didn't been over war. You didn't come back here. Boom, here's your house. So, but they're not doing them like that. Veterans are really getting kind of shit on it. I'm not no veteran, never been in the military. I just have a bunch of friends that know a little bit about it. Let's see.
I really think there's something deeper going on with these.
What? Come on, Mark. Are you sure about that? They moved the veterans out, but hey, you might be right. I don't know. I can't speak on that. They moved the veterans out of the shelter to move the illegals in. I don't know.
Because you got to think about this, which is so crazy, bro. When they was first starting to bring these people in the country, what was they shipping them out to? New York, Chicago, cities like that.
Well, they was
started going up.
Abbott was shipping them to Democrat-owned states or whatever, states, and of course he didn't ship any to any red ones. He just shipped them because the Democrats was the ones that were saying, "Okay, we welcome y'all in, come on in." So now that there's that Trump's up in there now, I don't like the fact I think, and I didn't do no research on it, how he's trying to withhold funding from California for those fires because of that's a Democratic controlled state. But a Republican to do that, and they got control of the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court, and all of the justice. So they're gonna pretty much do whatever the hell they want to. But let me put out my little Seth, run that commercial for me.
Yo, man, if you just sitting there, man, you just relaxing, checking us out, go ahead and hit that like button for us, man. Hey, subscribe, and don't forget, hit the bell too, so you know when Wizzo posting something new. And if you got a little extra free time, it's not gonna cost you anything. Go on over to Spotify and check out Wizzo Talks, man. Hey, trust me, man, we'll make you feel good what we're talking about. And if we don't, watch us anyway. We don't care.
Bam, I'm dropping the goddamn mic on right there. I say, hey, but y'all, make sure y'all tune in because Mark, come back again. We get ready to get up out here in just a couple of minutes. I was really looking forward to Chris popping on so I can ask him about that alligator ass. We just wanted to pop on in on this one right here. Just chopping it up with our podcast viewers. Eventually, I graduate to where I can take some call-ins and we'll get you guys on the call. But Mark right at home right now, probably sitting back, drinking, smoking him a blunt or some shit like that. And trying to puff past, probably got the dog and the cat in his lap or some shit like that. So, but other than that, guys, like I said, we just only on here for a few little minutes. Tune in to my next one I got coming up. I'm doing a one-on-one with another lady, and then we have barbershop talk coming up on the 28th. On barbershop talk, like I said, you never know what you're going to get. We talk about all kind of shit. Mark, I'm sure you'll tap in on us. So I appreciate you tapping in and dropping some comments for us. With that being said, 7, go on, hit up a little bit of something so we can get ready to get on up out of here.
Hey, man, remember, check your own facts, you know what I'm saying? And make sure that you pay attention to what's going on in the world. There's a lot going on right now. And you really need to be very observant and pay attention to everything that's going on. Seriously, you need to pay not just in America, but around the world. Watch the world news. Pay attention to the weather. Pay attention to the weather of the sun. Pay attention to everything, man. It's important to keep your eyes open to everything because everything's connected, man. And thank y'all for joining Wizzo Talk, man.
No doubt, no doubt. And the only thing I'm gonna say, because usually I don't have a lot of shit to say on the closing on out, but paying attention to things. Mark typed, "Take care, boys." Well, we're not boys, Mark. We men. I'm damn near 60, so we're not boys. We're men. You probably didn't mean anything by that, but I was just paying attention to that. Just wanted to address that. So, but I appreciate you tapping in with us anyway. But I know here in Texas, I would not let no white man call me boy. I'll let one of the brothers may come up, "What up, boy? That's my boy." Whatever. That's fine. But that boy and that nigga, I ain't gonna be able to do it. But with that being said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. This your boy Paul Wizzo. I'll let you boy.